Somebody stopped there. Hello, Sully. Just restarting the stream here. I'm in Wyoming. I've got some stutter on my screen. Whatever you call it. FPS keeps dropping. And I'm not sure what's causing it. I tried pausing the screen I had, like I've got one of my monitors that's showing my Twitch stream. And I paused that stream. Didn't make any difference. I took out the AI traffic. Didn't make any difference. I tried changing the video settings in ATS. Did not make any difference. I stopped the stream. Did not make any difference. So the next thing I can try is take out ProMods Canada. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing it. Yes, I'm doing well. Doing well, Sonny, and you? Oop, it's got a little brighter all of a sudden. I'm in my Mac R. Love this truck. And I've got a ooh, there's a radar thing there. Somebody did a bunch of the Mac. Oops, the Mac R comes standard with I think the stock engine is 250 horsepower to be accurate to when it was. I think the early 60s. But somebody had done some extra engines. Mac engines, but he did them bigger. I've got the 500 horsepower tuned, which gives me 620 horsepower. Actually, I updated it because I thought I had a 39-ton load, and I don't. I have a 19. Camping. Good. Excellent. The camping sites in... is it hard to get camping? In Canada, most of Canada, really, people aren't going on cruises or flights, so well, they got to go somewhere. So they want to get out of the house. So campsites are booked solid. Camping equipment is hard to get. You know, camping trailers and stuff hard to get. So, oh, 3-day work week. Oh, did you get Friday off? Nice. Yeah, well, they're pretty well... It's been all through Canada. It's been more... I guess it depends where you go, you're right. But it's been much more demand than normal. I mean, we've long since given up on normal. Ah. Good for you. So this is the Wyoming map. The new Wyoming DLC that I bought today. It gives you the coast to coast, which I've taken out. Coast to coast had a highway across here, and I think one up here, and maybe a little deep. Yeah, it had hardly anything. Nada. It was very, very boring. Ah. I did some of those with my kids. There's a park near here, Frontenac Provincial Park. Northwest of Kingston, I guess. And the sites are all canoe in. So you canoe into the site, there's a flat spot to put your tent down. There's a picnic table. And there's an outhouse. Sometimes there's a couple of campsites, but they're like at one spot. Sometimes it'd be a couple of tent areas, but they're very isolated. So you're, you know, out in the boonies. We can also camp here on Crown land. I assume you can do that too on federal land. I think you have to buy a permit now. In my younger days, you didn't have to, but I think you have to buy a permit now. And I don't know. They may restrict where you can go because people have probably ruined it by just running amok on federal land. But camping, and then a 3-day work week, and then 4 days off, or 4 days of work, then 10 days of off. Geez, you're gonna forget how to work. You're gonna have trouble going into work. Like, which end of this screwdriver do I hold? They're gonna think, did you retire? No. Oh, okay. So this is the Wyoming map, and it's okay. Aside from the fact that I can't get the FPS. Oh, what the hell did that car do? Just that guy just swerve. Of course, the AI acts like it's a San Francisco trolley on a track or something. It just goes whoa off to the side. So, I'm not sure if Vendor has this. I don't know. If Vendor has this, I'll do a convoy with him. Maybe not tonight. Tonight is we have a federal election coming up. Canada. Yeah. Don't make me retire. You make me retire, then who's going to do all this work? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, the guy's sitting there with his 4-ways on. So yeah, we got a federal election coming up in a couple of weeks. 22nd, I think. Called by the ruling party, the Liberals. Ruling meaning they have a minority government. They had more than the second guy, but they had to do coalitions with the third party, the NDP, to get stuff passed. So it was good. It kept them honest. And the NDP has a lot more socially, social projects. But the Liberal leader is cocky, and he decided he wanted to go for broke and say, let's call an election and I'll get a majority so I don't have to listen to anybody. Well, that didn't work, and it looks like he may lose. Which, I don't really want a conservative right-wing government, but I'd like him out of here. A little too young. Yeah. I think I retired, I can't remember when I retired. Was it a 60 or 65? Can't remember. The company retired me, I think, 2 years earlier than my retirement. You know, you get a window years plus age gives you some sort of bump in pension. And so they, as a bonus, they gave me those few extra years. So my pension was okay, but still, I wasn't really ready to retire. But now I have no idea how I would go back to work. I got so much to do and so many things not getting done. And it's that's the problem, I guess, with the problem. The problem with retirement is you don't have your boss telling you what to do with your days. It's up to you to fill up your days as you want or not. and you tend to overfill. So people are always concerned. Oh, you're retired, so keeping busy? First of all, why should I keep busy? Do I have somebody watching me with a timesheet? Just turned 44. Oh, well, happy birthday. Oh, and you made it past your, you made it past your midlife crisis. Congrats. Well, this is nice. Oh, nice mountains. Three tunnels ahead, maybe icy? The tunnels may be icy? Nice tunnels. This is kind of a Lord of the Rings thing. Yeah, see, it's the display is jerky, and I don't know why. I gotta fix that. Not really bad, but it's... Oh, I've discovered a viewpoint. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I wonder why the tunnels will be icy. Usually bridges are icy because they, Anybody coming? Nobody coming. Good. Bridges are icy because they get cooled from the air underneath. Or not warmed from the dirt underneath. I like the way these engines stopped. It's like, okay, cutscene. Boysen State Park. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Whatever the hell's there. There's me with my digger. That's unusual, actually. Hopefully I've got permits for that. They don't get any sun and maybe water from the rocks? That I was thinking it's not that the tunnel, I'm guessing that the tunnel is not going to be icy, but the entrance or exit from the tunnel will be icy. This is nice. Oh, look, there's a dam there. Definitely is a dam there. Yeah, but rather than saying caution, entrance and or exit of tunnels may be icy, it'd be like, what was that? I don't know. True, it might ice up inside. Oh, or the snow blows in. Yes, good point, Sally. Yes, if it's wintertime and snow's blowing on the road, if it's a sunny day, it would melt the ice on the road. But not in the tunnel, so... You think that would always happen. Oh, there's the train, boss, the train. Okay, so what do we got? We've got... Just looking in the mirror there, trying to be happy. It was just a bus coming. Huh, a little picnic area with a little roof. That's nice. A picnic in the wintertime. Oh, okay, you have a tunnel like that in your area. Yeah, and I can see now why it would ice up. Although you would think that would be well, any of the tunnels in this game that are in a snowable area. Thermopolis welcomes you? There's a place called Thermopolis? Geez, so they have a Mycenae and a marathon and a... Well, I mean, you can name the place Thermopolis. I wonder why it's named Thermopolis. Burger. Cafe. See what I mean? It's just, and I'm wondering if it's just. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try this game without pro mods. But it seems when I get in the city that it's worse, which means it's probably just trying to load more assets. Oh no, I wonder if there's a range. I guess I wasn't fast enough off the mark for him. I wonder if there's a range of... I just wanted to stop. I had to check. Do I have my signals on? Did he think I was turning? Nope. Nope. No, he just thought he was entitled. No, that was my horn. That was my horn. That was my horn, is he? My train horn. A bugger. So I like the cab view inside here, but especially when I'm exploring a map, I like to be sitting on the roof, driving the truck with 2 ropes strung to the windows and looped onto the wheel. And yeah, my kid's in there running the brake and gas. My dog in there doing it. Excuse me. Oh, dear. I have not seen any animals, but allegedly there are more animals in here, but I don't know whether they actually run across the road. Whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to read and steer. Yeah, he was an idiot. But the AI does that. They've got an AI... Now, hopefully maybe they've adjusted it, because there was a problem before. Bender and I noticed on convoys that the AI would tend to bunch up at merges on a highway. There'd be a couple of vehicles waiting to merge, and then traffic on the highway would stop to let them merge. It was like, oh my god, don't do that. And occasionally we saw 2 lanes stop to let them merge. It's like, geez, well, that's why they added paved shoulders as we just booted around. Excuse me, our big, 9-axle trailers just skidding around. There we go, we're good. So my walking is going well. I'm my challenge now. I'm marking my actual kilometers against the Street View guide from Amsterdam to The Hague, I think, in the Holland. And I'm encouraging myself to actually get out and walk around by sometimes using the app called Ingress, which sets up these imaginary portals around the city. It's a game that Google brought out years ago to gather anonymous walking data. Oops, why is this 30? What's a city? How am I doing for gas? Oh, we're good. Oh, doesn't matter. Those are not real gas stations anyway, so. What was that? Uncle Virtue's Bistro? That's unusual. They just got one light in this town in the middle of the intersection? Pretty cheap. Oh, dinosaurs? Oh yeah, maybe they've got... Go ahead, dinosaur digs here. Yeah, after I finish this stream, I might have some supper. But I'm going to take out Pro Mods Canada. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go to the SCS forum and I'll browse through the forum to see if people have said, "Oh, geez, I've loaded the Wyoming and my my game's really jerky now." So you look at my, there we go, GPU and stuff, and it's not that bad. Yeah, one stoplight down, yeah. Well, no, it was just that this one stoplight had just one light. You know, hanging in the middle of the intersection. That was the traffic light. And the other lane had several, the other direction, so, yeah. Just a step up from those ones where they hang a flashing red light in the middle of the intersection, up above the intersection, put in 4 stop signs, and hope people at least slow down. So. My truck needs a paint job. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's my theory. My theory is that this engine revs high, doesn't it? Yes. This truck is from I think it's from the early 60s, and it hasn't been painted since then. So somebody, Harvin did the truck mod, and somebody else did the rusty skin. So it extends to the the gas tanks, everything. Ah, post sideways mounted. Well, it's a good thing I've got that bigger engine and a smaller load than I thought. And watch out for deer. See what I mean? It just jerks like that. It bugs me. But I'll finish this trip and then I'll get it fixed before I stream next. Sideways mounted, yeah. Oh, I've seen some of those. They do that over in Quebec, a lot of intersections where there's a post that goes up and then it goes sideways over the intersection, and then there's the lights are like in a row, horizontal row. I'm sure it does confuse people. Because we're used to, well, okay, the top light. I guess if you are, especially if you're colorblind, you know that the top light is stop. The bottom one is go. Oh yeah, we're speeding here. Oops. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Gonna get a headache from that. See, it says 35 and it doesn't change. Whoa. My steering is kind of sloppy. Picnic area. So we're climbing, but not much, and we got a good engine and a big truck. Oh, another viewpoint. Okay, let's check this viewpoint out. Whatever the hell it is. Uh-oh. Oh, it posts like a street sign. Okay. Sure, put it in the middle so we get stuck. Boom, boom. And cutscene. Bighorn National Forest. Oh, I got a bighorn. Here we go. Okay, let's just stand on the edge. Do. Nice hat, buddy. Looks like he has chaps on. He ride his horse up here, or does he just like... Maybe he likes to dress like a cowboy because he's a member of the village people. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but... Who knows? Who knows what they're doing in game? So even this cutscene is so that's almost as if the game is like the game is jerky on my hard drive. That makes sense. No. It's like the game is loading, like the video card is loading the game in chunks. I have an SSD, so it's not as if we're having trouble finding stuff. Let's just look at the disk and see how happy we are here for space. So the main drive has 13 gig free. That should be okay. The games disk has 18 gigs free. Well, that's interesting. Still should be okay. Yes, it would have made him mad if he's just an action cowboy. Speaking of which, I never did see Brokeback Mountain. Just one of the many movies that I have not seen because no time. Plus, I don't go to movies. I don't go to theaters anymore. I stopped even before COVID. High prices and people talking all around you and dropping food down the back of your neck, so. Chaps or shaps? Are they? I don't know. I always thought they were chaps. Excuse me. Come on through. No, I'll have to look that up now to see. Maybe that's a Canadian thing that we call them chaps. Yeah, it says trucks use low gear. Why? I like it that I like the realism that they put those signs in. I don't like the realism that there's no hill. Okay. Oh, 25 it says. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check to see. Maybe because I'm pretty sure I've heard. Nobody's. I've used it as chaps, and nobody has mentioned anything to me before. But it's not as if I was in the middle of a Western bar talking about them. I was at a Mr. Leather contest years and years ago, maybe a couple of decades ago. I went with my girlfriend at the time. Knew some. She was a architect and a house designer, and worked with some of the designers she worked with were gay, and one of the guys, one of her friends, he'd been Mr. Leather in Ottawa the year before, so they had this big Mr. Leather thing. She said, "You want to go to this?" Sure, I'm okay. So we went, and it was at a place called Barrymore's in Ottawa, which is an old theater with big chandeliers, many levels, several bars, a dance floor, and there's big mirrors on either wall. Well, it was a great place, I mean, because there was all sorts of guys in chaps or shaps. Some of them with no butt, just the chaps on. And you know, various piercings and rings and stuff like this, and all eyeing each other and eyeing themselves in the mirror. So it was really a funny night. It was a lot of fun. Oh. We went down the dance floor and we ended up dancing. There was a guy dancing by himself that came over, a really big guy who had he had a kilt on and no shirt. Big hairy guy. And she asked him, are you wearing under that? I have to ask. She said, are you wearing anything under this kilt? That kilt? And he flipped it up, and she laughed because, well, if you counted his, I didn't see, but if you counted his piercing, I guess he had something under the kilt. And he was flirting. I think he was flirting more with her than me. He was saying, you know, he said, I'm gay, but you know, you're a pretty hot woman. I could become a lesbian just for you. So who knows, eh? All those adventures that happen in your life. Ex-girlfriend. Well, this is a nice bridge. Huh, I like that with those big posts up there. And nice flowers on either side. It's quite nice. So, Wyoming is... Well, I'll have to look at the release notes and see what's so fantastic about it compared to other states that I should be looking for. I know there are things, I just forget what they are. Other than people in chaps or shaps. I think there's more different kinds of trucks, maybe different cargoes. I think they got different cargoes. I can't remember what. So they've got these gates on the highways periodically, and I assume it's because in the wintertime, if there's a storm and or whiteout, you know, heavy snow and or whiteout, they close the highway. What about to go to town? We've got a couple hours, which is like 6 minutes. Oh, have I stopped the jerkiness? The jerkiness has stopped. What the hell did that? Did I change anything? No. My stream still up? Ah, no, it is there. Ah, okay. So it is there. So it was okay back here. If we look on the map. Where were we? Up here it was okay, which is probably wide open spaces, and maybe it didn't have to load any assets, so it was happy. Interesting. It's the law. Save a life. Buckle up. Well, we're almost there. I had three pigeons sitting on my railing, but they're flying up to another balcony, which is good. Just bugger off, buddies. Oh yeah, it's 80 here, that's right. I tend to have a light foot. Like Gordon. Should have an air horn on my balcony there so I could just blast it at those buggers. Or Nerf balls I can throw at the window. Sure. Let's get out here. Okay, are we gonna go fast now? Where are we? Okay. And just when I decide I'm gonna go fast, it's like, oh yeah, you gotta pull off here. Damn. Damn. So that was interesting. The jerkiness stopped there for a while. Just on that part of the road. I'll have to look at the log after too. Maybe the log will tell me something. Gillette discovered. Home of the razors. Oh, I wonder if that's the name of one of their sports teams. Wouldn't that be ironic? Yeah, what's your football team called? Oh, they're called the Gillette Razors? Oh, and we have a women's softball team too? Yeah, we call them the Lady Chic. Oh. Maybe Wyoming roads are that bad? No, but it's not the roads, right? It's not the roads. It's the game loading. Like the image is jerking on my screen. It's not flowing towards me evenly. I have no idea what does that. But like I said, I'll try with. I'll look at the forum first to see if there's feedback from people. I mean, it just came out today. They may say, "Oh yeah, you know that DLC that we released yesterday? Yeah, I think we forgot something." There we go. They put this bit of tape on, a little patch there. There we go. It's good now. Yeah. 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 No, that's true. Good point. Good point. Oh, okay, I'll watch. Let me in? Oh, he will let me in. The AI usually does that. They usually let you in. Oh, that's right. The drop-off is south of Gillette. Which reminds me, I don't have the I don't have the compass, but I might be restricted. You're restricted as to what things you can put in this cab. You know, because it's smaller. Like, there's no room for a big duffel bag between the seats and stuff, so... Oops, I better slow down because there was 50 there. Okay, so I may not see cars crossing here, but... Fireworks! Yay! Wholesale fireworks open! Yay! Closed when flashing. What's closed? Road closed. 10 feet past the sign that says, by the way, the road's closed when flashing. Here's a bar for you to whack into. So that's a new... I think that's a new thing. Maybe it was in the last... Maybe it was in the Idaho map, too. Where they've got barriers down across the road. Oh, there's a mine up here, I think. Yep, yep. Oh, this would be coal. I betcha. This is one of those big drag shovels. Can we see it actually dragging? No. Interesting. And what's this over here? And then I guess over here is processing. There's trains there. Trains there. Oh, this is where we're going. Whatever the hell it is, this is where we're going. Kick-ass truck company. Nemec. Okay, Nemec, North American Mines and Quarries. Hopefully this opens. It does open. Okay. Thank you. Okay. This is quite an operation here. I think we're late, actually. I think we're supposed to be here like 3:45 or something. Oh, but we do go slow. Yep. Yes, we were. What did we lose? High value cargo? Well, I guess it was. Always an urgent one, too. Oh, that burns. If you're late with an urgent one, it's like, oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was thinking it's on my trailer. No, it's not. So we got jobs from here, I guess. Job market from Gillette. Oh, we got things from, where did we want to go next? Oh, I gotta have some supper, take a break. And I want to go to Cheyenne, I guess. So what do we got? We got something from Nemec to Cheyenne. Gillette. We do. There we go, another excavator. Take the same one, probably. Oops, sorry, our bad. We delivered it to the wrong place. Okay, we can do that. But, like I said, I'm going to have some supper first, so... Thank you for viewing and everybody for lurking, cheering, chatting, following. Thanks for chatting, Sully. Have a good evening. I may be on later, although there is a French debate between our federal leaders. It'll have English translations. I may get annoyed after 5 minutes from all their bullshit, so we'll see. Anyways, take care, my friend, and ta-ta for now.